Alrighty, we're back, Miami TV. I'm your host, McKenna Seeliger, and we are here with a designer, the cutest designer. I mean, hello, we're matching. Tell me, who are you?
My name is Minx. I am the designer for Loud Mouf.
Ooh, okay, Loud Mouf. Tell me about Loud Mouf. Where does this come from? Who are you to them? The designer, the lookbook.
Okay. Yes, so I am the owner and the designer for Loud Mouf. Everything for my brand is handmade. It's avant-garde couture, streetwear, costume design. It really didn't start off like that. When I started Loud Mouf, man, I changed the name so many times. But when I started it, I was an artist.
Okay.
And I started my brand just through chaos. It was just something that alleviated me to paint.
Yeah.
And then that turned into graphic design. And I was killer at that. And then one day I was in nursing school and I just dropped out for a moment and I was like, fuck it, let me just try fashion design.
Yeah.
And since I knew how to draw really damn well, by coincidence, I was pretty damn good at designing and I never thought that I would be. And yeah, that was the birth of Loud Mouf. I think Loud Mouf is more based off of my personality.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is your superhero personality? Like, is she your alter ego or is she more of like an internalized girl? Do we push her away? Is she a sassy
I'm not
girl?
gonna lie. I don't have an alter ego. I think Loud Mouf is just what I embody.
Awesome.
In general, I'm raised in a house with a New York dad and a Latina mom.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So naturally, I was very like confrontational, very aggressive, very loud, very chit-chatty, and you know, my frontal lobe has developed, so I calm down.
Okay, yeah.
But still, like, that is just who I am in general, and yeah, I was just like, wait, the pieces I make are so chaotic and insane.
Okay,
so it's just,
so it represents, I mean, who you are as a person, especially as an artist. We all use that as like an outlet. What was your outlet that you were using it for? Like, was it just the everyday stress of like literally switching between things that you were like kind of feeling lost? What was it that was driving you?
I can't really talk about that, but it was, I was in specific relationships that were very abusive.
Yeah.
And so when I would just come home, I would just get mental clarity from just resting and like just my neurological system, my nervous system. Whenever I would create, it would just alleviate me.
Yeah, so that was your outlet, basically.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, like my brand is like a main reason why I'm still alive on this earth.
That is amazing, especially because, I mean, even as a model myself, like when I have a designer that tells me, you know, a lot of people would just create because they want to create for fun, but
and
that's okay too. And I love them just as much. But when a designer tells me, especially something like this, I can relate to it on a different level. It makes me feel like I'm walking for a person instead of, you know, just a brand. It makes me feel like I'm representing, you know, that superwoman. Because when you see, especially a woman in the design industry, you see a superwoman. She does it all. The crafting of the look, of the vibe, and putting it together yourself. And then having the balls to literally tell people what the F you need done because nobody's going to do it.
Yeah, and you know how that goes. Like, it kind of already goes. Like, since my brand is already called Loud Mouf, people meet me and they think that my sternness and my discernment can be translated as bitchiness. And I don't really care. I get the job done, and I'm one of, aside from my colleague, Kuni Couture, shout out to her. She's my best friend. So aside from her, I feel like we are some of like the top designers coming from Miami, and I feel like without that sternness, without that drive,
Yes.
people would not respect us, and our craft wouldn't be as
Exactly.
exceptional, personally.
Exactly. And when you see a designer being like, no, I want this, I see this, we are doing this, it makes you that much more confident. Like, yep, that's the girl that I want telling me
That
how
I
to
want to
walk.
work for. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Someone that actually has a vision of, okay, this is representing something, whether it's Miami Swim Week and you're trying to show off the bod, or it's literally the inner creations of the designer's mind. I mean, it all comes down to the little things.
And you know, like here in Miami, being that like half of my family is from New York, a lot of the things that I make, like a lot of the fashion is kind of sourced from like that New York life that I secretly
Yes.
live. And so you don't see a lot of streetwear out here in Miami, at least not
Definitely not.
cool streetwear. You see a lot of bikini wear, which is okay. We have a lot of
Yeah.
sex appeal out here.
Yes.
But yeah, it's nice to be a part of that movement of just creating different things. I think the models think that it's really exciting, and I like that.
It's very exciting, especially if y'all haven't seen any of her pieces. Literally, it is like if you took your dream closet and like you could just like imagine a few of your favorite pieces, she already has it. Like she already made it, and that was last year's season. So you got to keep up because every single piece that I see her doing, I'm like, I feel like I just saw that on Pinterest literally last night. Like that was what I was scrolling through and looking at. Like it is insane to me the visions that she already has. And like to be an artist is to be already on the trend. You're the trendsetter. Is there anyone you want to trendset? Like who is your person that you're like, okay, I want her to showcase my brand. She represents my movement.
Oh my God. Wait, I have to pick one person?
Okay, pick like your top three.
Okay, cool. Big Mama, Lotto. I definitely want to work with Lotto. I
okay.
definitely want to work with Cardi B.
Yes.
And then a man I've always wanted to work with, Drake, which I don't feel like I make pieces necessarily that would embody what Drake is at this moment, but in general, I can and I will. So Drake, hit me up.
Girl, she needs it bad. She needs it bad. She needs it real bad.
Oh my God, but yeah, those are my top
Okay,
three.
so I see Drake, and especially with your brand, when you said that, I was like, okay, I can see him wearing some like sick leather, like I don't even know, some streetwear piece that he's just like
leather,
going to dinner,
yeah.
like doing some random shit, but he's suited up, like suited up doing some random shit, and she would embody that.
Sorry. Ooh, I'm gonna flip to Drake. Yes, I'm excited.
Drake suited up. Drake and leather. How much leather?
Not that.
Wait,
No.
what are we talking about again?
Yeah, let's say it.
But okay, Lotto and Cardi B. We have some super women.
Girl.
Who's inspired you? Tell me.
Okay, so this is what I mean. So you know how my brand, the brand name is Loud Mouf, and mind you, I've already worked with the baddies. Mm-hmm. I've already worked with women who literally are loud and aggressive.
Yes.
But I like that Cardi and Lotto are different in a sense, like they really are creatives and they're emotional and they're bosses and they are professional and for the most part kind of respectful. Anyway, so
about to say that.
It's just
It's
the you know.
respectful.
They embody loudness and sternness and boss energy in their own way, aside of what you know the lovely people I've already worked with.
Definitely. And I feel like, especially in this industry, again, as a woman, it's hard to get respect.
Yeah.
It just in general. And again, you have to be loud, whether it's in your personality or not. And these women, I think, that to me, seeing them showcase their power, I always see it as like they're showing people like us that you can be loud, you can be stern, you can be different, you can do whatever the hell it is that you want to do, be different and get it done and be respected.
And let me tell you something. A big part of the Loud Mouf movement is I'm born and raised in Miami, right? And here we do have a prominent sex culture.
Yeah.
A lot of prostitution, a lot of pimps, a lot of escorting, a lot of OnlyFans. And, you know, what I really want to show people out here is that women in general, we can be submissive when we don't feel like we have things under control, when we feel like we need a male to guide us, our parents, just shit like that. So I really want women to know, like, you got this. If people don't like you, people aren't gonna like you anyway. If you're being nice, people will step all over you, girl. You might as well go be disliked. It's okay to be disliked. If you got your own money in your pocket, and you can do whatever, whenever, however.
Exactly.
And you don't need to wait on no man, no pimp, no sugar daddy, nothing like that. It's okay to have that, like some of them for the most part. But it can be restricting. Like, you are always going to have a glass ceiling over your head, and it can be very dangerous.
For sure. And especially just like, you are living proof that you don't need that to get to where you want to be. You know, and even being a woman, it's amazing to hear someone actually bring it up and talk about it and be like, you know what, if that's what you're doing, cool, but let me show you, you don't have to.
And let me tell you something. I don't speak about things I didn't live.
Yeah.
And I probably will never. Because it's very traumatizing.
Yeah.
But in general, like, yes, I will sit here and confidently say that. And people might think I'm rage baiting, and they're not going to be happy with that opinion, but I stand on that. I'm very happy.
Good, as you should be. Give me some of your most, like, I need that bad bitch advice. I need that superwoman advice. Like, what is it that gives you that, like, that drive, that inner push?
Wait, you put me on the spot.
I'm sorry.
Advice, yeah. Give me a moment. Let me think about this one.
No, think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Tell me while you're thinking about it. Was there someone in your life, or like a moment in your life where you were like, okay, this is my superpower. Like, where you realized, like, oh shit, I'm wearing the superwoman suit. You know, like, I've got that shit on.
People will hate your confidence, and will hate your kindness, and will hate your skill if they feel intimidated by it. What other people tell you you are does not define you. How other people react towards you, it's based off of their trauma and the things that they've been through. That doesn't define you. Doesn't mean that it's necessarily always reality, right? So just walk in your truth. And don't have this constant fear of needing to be too kind, too fake, someone that you're not. If you are just yourself, and people hate your guts, or people love you, or people think you're smart, or people think you're stupid, that's okay. Just be yourself. Always be yourself.
That means so more. It's worth so much more.
Yeah, and the things that you produce will just happen more organically. The collaborations that you have will just flow so much better if you are just you and you're not faking a persona. And it may take time for some people to figure out who they are. But.
Yeah, I mean, even like you said, your best friend. I mean, like, I'm sure it was hard, especially in Miami, finding girls with the same mindset that you're like, okay, like, she's my ride or die. Like, she's not gonna go and like over here with this girl. Like, that's the girl that I'm gonna be able to, okay, like, I have this idea, and if she thinks it's stupid, she's going to tell me, but she's going to sit by me.
Yeah.
You know, like someone that's going to ride it out no matter what.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
So I'm 26 years old, and I've lived a long life, so it seems, and I've had a lot of different friends, right? I've had women come in and out of my mouth, out of my life, yo, out of my life. Sorry. Yo, so I've had women come in and out of my life. And so what I've learned is, you know, a lot of people will see that and they'll think that there's a problem with you, but it's okay to have high standards, right?
Yes.
It took me forever to find my friend who is now like something very close to me and dear to me. And that's because we met in the design world.
Yeah.
We met in a scene where we just are kind of in the same flow state.
Yeah,
we
evolving together.
Exactly. We have the same type of design style, mindset, and just attitude. You know, God will bring you around people when it's the right time. But sometimes I think that everyone should be friends with people who are different from them to learn something.
Yeah.
But sometimes, you know, when you meet someone who's in your lane, who has the same morals as you, same style as you, same drive as you, girl, you gonna be good.
Yeah.
Especially if that loyalty is.
Yeah, like having a girlfriend especially to like be like, you know what, we can do this together. We can sit and sulk together.
Yeah.
Like if we're gonna go through it, okay, we're gonna cry and make these clothes together. Because I'm not gonna go down with this ship alone. Everyone needs that girlfriend. Everyone needs that, and especially in the industry.
Yeah,
it's
girl.
very hard.
In the industry, it can be so hard. People are so fake in the industry. But you know, that's how it goes. People need to survive, and people want to make money, and people want to be successful.
Yes. So how do you deal with, like, what is it that drives you to, like, I guess keep on with what you're doing? Like, what is it that you know, like, is confirming to you? Like, what is it that gives you that, like, okay, I'm on the right path?
The feedback that I get from the people who work closely to me. So I'm a designer, but I also model, I creatively direct. Obviously, I do graphic design. I do a lot of cool shit. And the feedback that I get from my community, it shows me like, I should keep doing this because people do want more and they expect more. And sometimes if I post a really fire concept, people are like, okay, so what's next? How are you gonna top that? You know, if I don't top the next the last concept that I do, I notice that my feedback is like
not as strong.
Less. So sometimes it's pressure being a bad bitch.
Yes. Okay.
because people do expect you to do more and more each and every single time, but it's fine because people just want to see you
be
at your greatest.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's exciting. So yeah, it's mainly my models and the people that I work with.
Yeah, and you've definitely found the right crew to keep pushing you, even when you don't get, you know, that feedback that you necessarily want, or like even as much feedback. Like now you know, okay, like I have my strong suits, or like, you know what, I'm gonna work on this because I really did like this, and like y'all better like this. That's the confidence of, okay, you know what, like how am I gonna make this shown to where I love this idea, I want everybody else to.
Yeah.
I mean, and especially with your pieces, like they're so different, and being again in Miami, not a lot of people like that, but they love your shit. When I have talked to other models, they're like, oh, have you seen this girl? And they're like, oh yeah, that girl, she's the designer. Like, you have that difference. You have that little superpower.
Thank you, babe.
Tell me, who is your superhero? Who is your like superwoman?
Who's my inspiration? I feel like right now, well, I love my mom. I think my mom is definitely someone who has instilled a lot of drive in me. My mom's been through hell and back, and she is like one of the most successful people I've ever laid eyes upon, and she has so much drive. and you can't play with her.
Yeah.
You cannot play with my mom. She will rip your head off. My mom is not one to play with. Like, she's big mama bear. So I think that I embody a lot of what she is.
We need to see your mom on the runway.
Oh my God. And she's fine shit too.
Oh.
My mom's a Brazilian baddie. Yeah, she's very beautiful. She's an immigration lawyer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's like, when she walks in the room,
So
like
she's
everybody
like...
shuts up.
Yeah. A lawyer?
Yeah. I was raised by like 2 lawyer parents. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, I was not raised in no like chill environment.
You
know
had,
what I mean?
you were under pressure.
Oh,
You were literally the diamond. You had all the pressure. You had all the pressure in the world. So I mean, but it got you here. Like, I mean, all that pressure.
I'm happy, you know, like 2 years ago, I would have never thought that I would have been right here.
Really? So how long did it take you to be like, you know, because there's a process, but then what was it that you were like, oh, like it's actually happening? Like that moment of like relief, like finally.
I think like my head, when it came to my brand, I was like, man, whatever. I was in a relationship. Whenever I would get out of it, you know, I'd be like, okay, let me focus on that. And then I would get into it. My head was just not in the right place. I was focused on being loved and having someone affirm me. And now that I'm finally like appreciating myself and being by myself, 2023 is when I started to design, and 2025 is when I had my first runway. And after that, having people come up to me and affirm to me what I've been doing behind closed doors. Like, I was never someone who could be in front of cameras and talk. I used to go up in Italian class, read a line in Italian, and fucking cry. I was such a scary little girl. Angry, but scary. And so, after that, I was like, wait, girl, it's time to grow some confidence.
Yeah, like
it's time to grow some balls.
Like I have to.
Yeah.
Like it's real. I can do it.
And now, girl, I'm not gonna lie. I accept anything that God puts me through.
Yes.
Because I feel the most confident, the most happy I've ever been in my whole entire life. So that's
awesome.
How I know.
So bring
it's just
it
a
on.
feeling.
You're ready to take on the world. I feel it. I'm like, okay. I'm like, so what are you going on? Like, what's going on next? So on that, what is going on next?
Oh yeah, okay, so I just did a couple castings in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And so I'm finally stepping out of my Miami show. And ideally, yes, I will have my Los Angeles show coming up. I have another show coming up August 29th. I have another show in Las Vegas in February. So right now, I'm just mainly trying to outreach. I'm trying to have shows everywhere in the U.S.
New York?
New York? Yeah, I will also be moving to New York in the next year.
Okay, guys.
I'm so excited.
We need a cheers on that.
Thank you.
That was, oh my gosh, that is so exciting.
Thank you.
So where do we find more of you? We need to keep up with your life, all your things. Tell me.
Yes, so my personal Instagram is MINX Minx Moez. And then my brand, which is what y'all should really follow, is Loud Mouf, LoudVMouf. And yeah, that's where you can see any of my runway castings, any of the shows that I do, any short films, any creative concepts. That's where you should go.
Oh my goodness, it was so good having you. Anything you want to leave us off with?
I think we're really pretty pink princesses.
Pink little princesses.
And always chase your dreams. Do not be afraid, no matter how long it takes, no matter how much hustle it takes. Just do it. You know, even if you're working 3 jobs, girl, be exhausted. It's so worth it. It's so worth being independent.
I mean, come
It's
on.
okay.
Look at where it gets you. The proof is in the pudding. Come on. Oh, yeah. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for
MiamiTV
interviewing
loves
me.
you.
Thank
We
you.
love you, and we're so excited to see more from you. Guys, make sure y'all follow me at McKenna Seeliger. I love y'all. It's been a great night. We've talked to some great people, and we had our amazing, last but definitely not least, our designer. Thank you again.
Thank you.
And MiamiTV, we will see y'all next week. And thank y'all for Paid to Exist Studios. This was an awesome scenery. We had some great artwork. I love sitting in these chairs and talking and chit-chatting. I can't wait to come back next week. Alrighty, we'll see y'all then. Bye MiamiTV.